Hello students, today we will learn some tips and tricks in physics. So for the NEET examination, the time management is very important. The time is limited. You have to attempt 45 questions in physics. So you have to read the question, pick up the numerical values, then you have to think about what formula to use, and what concept is needed to solve that question. You may have to visualize what is going on. Like suppose there is a block and pulley question, so you have to visualize how many blocks are there, two blocks or three blocks, where is the pulley and how the string is going over the pulley, which block is going up, which block is going down, or which block is going left or right. So all these things need time to think, to write on the paper, to solve the question. So time is important. So some questions are can some questions can be solved in very less time if you know the direct formula, if you can identify the model of the question. There are some fixed models in physics. So let's discuss one question from a vector, because a vector is the very basic of physics, and we call it basic mathematics also. So let's discuss one question based on resultant of a vector which is perpendicular to one of the vectors. Resultant is perpendicular to one of the vector. So we will use parallelogram law, because when we deal with angles between two vectors, we don't consider triangle law, we consider parallelogram law. So two vectors are there, so angle between them is there. When the tails are coinciding, so they have common tail, and the resultant is also there. So there is angle between resultant and one of the vector, and there is angle between resultant and other vector. So let's draw. Let's imagine this is a vector, a vector. This is the resultant. Resultant is perpendicular to one of the vector. So which vector? A vector. Resultant is perpendicular to a vector. Now we know that in parallelogram law, the resultant is the diagonal. Resultant is the diagonal with common tail. So let's complete the parallelogram. So we have to draw the side of the parallelogram like this. So drop one line parallel to a vector and join the head of r vector with a vector. Then this is the line, and now draw one line parallel to this line, because in parallelogram we have opposite sides equal and parallel. So one line I'm drawing like this. Now these two sides are opposite to each other, and also they are equal. Similarly, these two lines are equal and they are parallel. So we have this angle as 90°. So in parallelogram law, we denote this angle by alpha, and we denote the angle between a vector and the other vector. Now here is the other vector, that is b vector. This is b vector. So the angle between A vector and B vector is theta. So now you can observe when the resultant is perpendicular to one of the vector, the angle theta is more than 90 because the alpha is 90 and theta is more than 90. Clearly we can see in this diagram. So theta is greater than 90 degree and alpha is equal to 90 degree. Now we have a formula for tan alpha. We know that tan alpha is equal to, we have a formula for that. Now to write tan alpha, first you look in the diagram, the alpha is made by resultant with A vector. Alpha is made by resultant with A vector. So write A first in the denominator. In the denominator you write A here. So alpha is here, so you write A here. Plus the other one B, and here also you write B. Both B and B you write here. Then we have tan here. So you can write sine theta here, and tan means sine by cos. So you write cos theta here, sine theta here, cos theta here. So this is the formula for tan alpha. So you remember this formula. Now alpha is given as 90 degree, alpha is equal to 90 degree. So we have tan alpha, tan alpha is equal to 1 by 0 or not defined. So in maths we say it is not defined, but what value we need here? It is 1 by 0. So 1 by 0 we have to put here, then we will get 1 by 0 is equal to b sine theta divided by a plus b cos theta. Then do cross multiplication. So a plus b cos theta is equal to 0. So we have b cos theta is equal to minus a. Then we have cos theta is equal to then we have cos theta is equal to minus a by b. So this is the short trick. So you recognize the model in the question. The question will say like this: resultant is perpendicular to one of the vector. Immediately you have to recall that cos theta is minus a by b. Cos theta is equal to minus a by b. So this is one of the short trick. Then we know the formula for resultant also. The resultant formula is given by r square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta. So cos theta we will put minus a by b over here. So r square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab into minus a by b. So b and b cancel. So r square is equal to a square plus b square minus 2a square. So r square is equal to b square minus a square. This is another shortcut formula. So now we have two shortcut formula in this video. Cos theta is equal to minus a by b. R square is equal to b square minus a square. Now let's use these two shortcut in the question. So I will write the short trick here. Cos theta is equal to minus a by b and r square is equal to b square minus a square. Now let's do first question. if angle between two vectors is 90 degree and resultant is perpendicular to one of the vectors, find ratio of vectors. So in this question we will use the direct shortcut formula. So we have cos theta is equal to minus a by b, and angle given here so let's use a question. Resultant of two vectors is perpendicular to one of the vector a vector, and angle between two vectors is 120 degree. Find ratio a by b, where a and b are magnitudes of a vector and b vector. So now in this question we will use the shortcut formula. We just have to find a by b ratio. So we have a formula for this. Cos theta is equal to minus a by b, and the theta given over here is 120. Theta is 120 degree. So cos 120 is equal to minus a by b, and we know that cos 120 is minus 1 by 2. So minus minus cancel, we'll get a by b is equal to 1 by 2. This is our answer. Find ratio a by b. Now suppose in the same question, if they ask what is the ratio r by b or what is r by a, let's say the question says find ratio r by a and r by b. R is the magnitude of resultant, a is the magnitude of a vector, b is the magnitude of b vector. So how to find r by a and r by b? So the second short trick is there, which is r square is equal to b square minus a square, because the resultant makes 90 degree with a vector. So we have r square is equal to b square minus a square. So now we will put a by b is equal to 1 by 2. A by b is equal to 1 by 2. But we want r by a. So we have to eliminate b. We have to eliminate b. So we can put b is equal to 2a. B is equal to 2a. So r square is equal to 2a square minus a square. So this will be r square is equal to 4a square minus a square. So this is equal to 3a square. So r is equal to root 3 times a. So r by a is equal to root 3. So next, r by b. How to find r by b? So we have a is equal to b by 2. Using this ratio, a by b is 1 by 2. So a is equal to b by 2. We will put it here. So r divided by b by 2 is equal to root 3. So r by b into 2 is equal to root 3. So we have r by b is equal to root 3 by 2. So we got all our answers, r by a, r by b and a by b.